On today's episode of Revisionist Vaudeville, I'm going to show you how I went from a teacher at a prestigious film school to homeless in just 3 short years. I guarantee you this is the only place on the internet where you can learn how to drop the career you have into a toilet from a great height, piss any money you earn up the wall, and how to stay warm as a homeless person. It can only be Revisionist Vaudeville.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell.
Revisionist Vaudeville.
Are you afraid that we might discover that our past has been reshaped? Perverted. And perhaps what we think we know of this world is false information.
Alright, so I am on the bottom rung of showbiz. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's hospital radio. This is where traditionally you sit in a cupboard in a hospital and you broadcast to the ill and feeble-minded, many of whom have more pressing issues on their minds, such as the cold, unrelenting figure of death who hangs over them on a daily basis whilst they're in hospital. You're basically alone in a room talking to yourself.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm doing that now as well. I've not moved forward at all. Sorry about that, a moment of weakness. So, needless to say, my parents were a bit worried about me. They wanted me to have a career, so it was time for me to climb the greasy pole of the media industry. And that is when I enrolled at the London Academy of Radio, Film and Television. And I became friends with the owner of the school, Andy Parkin, who became my first mentor.
Am I to understand you've surreptitiously hired this young man in the position of a lobby boy?
And I didn't even have to suck him off, which at the time was the trend for any young boy or indeed girl who was looking to find a mentor.
You are a worthless, friendless, faggot-lipped little piece of shit.
Did you suck off a mentor in 2003? I'd love to hear from you. I don't know why I said I'd love to hear from you. I'd be interested to hear from you. Please let us know in the comments. On a serious note, here at Revisionist Vaudeville, we do not endorse any mentor who made a protege suck them off, and we would advise you that if this did happen, that you let the relevant authorities know. And I shall not be saying sucked off by a mentor again in this video. Working with Andy, I came across one of my key creative philosophies, which we're going to call Andy Parkin's broom cupboard. This stems from Andy telling me the origins of how his school was created. When he opened the school, he didn't have any resources other than the house he lived in, so he turned the broom cupboard under his stairs into a radio studio. And some people would turn up and be like, this is just a broom cupboard under the stairs, and other people would get on board. And eventually enough people got on board and the house moved to a school, and eventually the London Academy of Radio, Film and Television was not operating its lessons out of a broom cupboard, and Andy became rich. Okay, using the famous fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk, I'm now going to show you how you can use Andy Parkin's broom cupboard to achieve all of your dreams. Creative strategies and philosophies are the secret sauce that are going to give you a competitive advantage in a cluttered marketplace. If you want access to this and hundreds of other creative strategies and philosophies, then hit that subscribe button to stay one step ahead of the digital bum fight we call the internet. Scarcity mindset. Alright, so I've become really good friends with Andy, and he's given me a job as a classroom technician. Who says there's no nepotism in the media industry? No, I've got that on merit, man. So I'm learning how to sort of edit people's show reels, be a camera assistant in the lessons, film the lessons, and I decided it's time to plant my own magic beans, which grow into a beautiful 3-episode sketch show. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Where is it? Let's take a look at it.
Okay, so we've got the results of your tests through.
Oh, what is it?
You're a homosexual.
I want to move to France because I'm absolutely sick of the English winters, and so are my fish.
Yeah.
Dad! Can you take me to the park?
I am watching.
I'm not that thick.
Okay. Everyone, this is George, my new man.
Right.
Are you Dave?
Yeah, I'm Dave. You're in Dumpergram.
Dumpergram. You're Dom.
Gary, you can get that one you had on the speaker there.
Alison, please get down.
No.
Alison, now don't be silly.
All right, I could sort of deconstruct the show, tell you about it, but as I said, it is available on Gumroad, so just buy it. You know, it's like dissecting the frog. No one's interested and the frog dies, so just watch it if you want to find out what it's about. So in this period, in sort of it was around 2003 to 2005. Yeah, I'm slow. You can't rush genius, all right? So in those days, if you sent it out to TV channels and production companies and they all said no, that was the end of the project because there was no internet. In fact, the only internet that existed was LinkedIn. 2003, that launched. Now, obviously, the gatekeepers installed by the Illuminati Jewish media barons rejected the show because it did not have messaging that aligned with a New World Order centralized government that sacrifices children to a demonic god.
Because I've spoken to people all over the world, vast numbers now, who have seen this phenomenon of seeing someone, a human, suddenly transform into a reptilian figure and then come back again.
You know, I'm obviously a person who's not going to go to any of the paedophile parties or Epstein's Island or any of those things, so ultimately the show got rejected.
And to understand how this is happening, you have to look to Russia.
And so, for any other person, that would be the end of the dream. But not for me. Guys, we don't have to let the Illuminati media class dictate the media narrative anymore. For the first time in 20 years, The Fix Presents is available as a digital download. Just head to Gumroad in the links provided and you can own this once-in-a-lifetime piece of art that changed the sketch show forever. So in this situation in the early 2000s, if TV did reject your idea, that was the end of the project because we did not have the internet as we know it today. But I had Andy Parkin's broom cupboard. So let's see how I used that philosophy to smash the Illuminati paedophile ring and release all 3 episodes of the sketch show on my own terms. And just one other really exciting point of reference. At this point, Andy had promoted me to a teacher at the film school, so I was now teaching people how to make film. What I did was I printed the second 2 episodes of the sketch show as DVDs, and I managed to self-distribute them in independent retailers. So this was Foyles, Rough Trade, FOP, various video shops, and I think we sold like 100 copies.
Be honest.
50 copies.
Be honest. How many did you sell?
Look, it's not about selling copies, all right? That's for capitalist pigs. I'm an artist, yeah? It's about making the project, getting it stocked in shops, and dragging your parents around to every shop you got it stocked in and saying, look, Mum and Dad, I am a filmmaker.
I think you've upset your mother, so why don't we just go on the Scouts and let her rest a while?
Yeah, all right. So we might have sold 1 or 2 copies. If you bought a copy, I'd love to hear from you. All right. So I failed to get any of my stuff commissioned. The DVDs are like sitting in shops like it's 28 days later. I'm under immense pressure from my parents to get a proper job, whatever that is.
Whatever the reason, we're not going to let you ruin your life.
I then find out that Andy has fired me from the school. It turns out that adults doing a film course don't want to listen to a child telling them their views on how to get into the film industry. And I feel like I'm further away from my dream of being a filmmaker than I've ever been. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I did not have an audience, and that was a problem. I had no profile. I had this really good philosophy that I believed in, strong principles, and I do believe as a creative person that you have to stick by your philosophies and principles and not just throw them out the window when things don't go your way. My collaborator Chris Head had told me about this thing called the Edinburgh Fringe, and the way he pitched it to me was that it was the world's biggest comedy festival, and I wanted to be a comedy filmmaker. So I decided I was going to haul a suitcase full of DVDs of the sketch show that I'd made and sell it at the Edinburgh Fringe. Now, I had no cow to sell because, as I said, I've been fired, so I had no money. So in hindsight, probably wasn't the best idea to borrow my mum's credit card to book the train ticket and accommodation. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, which kind of works, I guess, when you're stealing your mum's credit card, but perhaps not in other situations. So please don't quote me on that. Or say, oh, Harry Deansway told me it was better to ask for forgiveness than permission when you get arrested for something. What he hadn't told me was that it was a festival that focused primarily on live entertainment. I'd just heard the words, world's biggest comedy festival, and therefore completely pointless me going up there. But I had Andy Parkin's broom cupboard, and as we know, with that philosophy, anything is possible. Guys, did you know that there are thousands of parents across the globe who are suffering financial hardships due to carrying the burdens of their children's creative failures? Well, thanks to sites like Ko-fi, you can make a micro donation to support creative endeavours like this. Thanks for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. This is Luna. Luna, say hello. Okay guys, I'm sure you're desperate to know. Did I climb the beanstalk, beat the giant, and return to London with a golden goose? Let's find out. And I managed to guilt trip them into buying 2 DVDs. So my first sales of the day, I just had to find 30 more people to guilt trip, and this trip was going to be a massive success. DVD! Please! Please! Buy my DVD! All thoughts about what a failure I am and what a disaster this is, and that's the lowest I'll ever go, when I look up and see that I am sat opposite Russell Brand, putting like a pressure on me that I had to sell these DVDs, otherwise I would be homeless in Edinburgh. It's been very painful going back over these old memories.